What's going on, YouTubers, subscribers to my channel? Mopar Man here, 1978. Here on a brisk morning. Luckily here, the rest of the week we're supposed to be back up in the 50s and low 60s. So today's probably the last cold batch we're going to have for this week. But anyway, you've been seeing some of the other videos I've been doing on vehicles. But this video is going to be different. I got a new addition to the fleet of, it's not a vehicle, but it's a, how would you say, something that's for fun, activity, getting out, going to the lake, going up river, stuff like that. I got it for free. It's a little bit of a fixer-upper. It's not a basket case, but it's going to be a little bit of a fixer-upper. But anyway, let me go ahead and show you what I got. There she be, ladies and gents. V-bottom boat, or somewhat of a V-bottom boat. Came with a trailer and I believe a 25 Johnson motor. That's how, if I'm saying that correctly. Yep. Somebody had this over the top of it, but I got to get a tarp. But yeah, trolling motor and 25 Johnson motor. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit of a fixer-upper. I got to put recarpet the skids on here, if that's what they're the proper term or not. I don't know. Bumpers, whatever. Put some padding or whatever on there, and then put some new authentic imitation AstroTurf or whatever you want to call that stuff, fake grass. But yeah, they tried to do some patch work in here. It's full of leaves. I gotta wait till it gets a lot warmer. I'll do another video on this, me cleaning this out and assessing what needs to be fixed and whatnot. But we got a lot of light snow and frost in here, so, and the leaves are almost they're glued to the boat. But as you can see, it's got some cracks. I got it all propped up so that, and I made sure the drain hole in the back was not plugged. It was dripping out the other day. But yeah, got the title for the motor and the title for the boat, but there's no title for the trailer. Clean titles though. So I'll have to look up and see what they say from Missouri, what needs to be done as far as this trailer's concerned. But okay tires on it, you know. But yeah, like this stuff right here, we're in a kind of a shadow this morning, but it's cracked clear across, as you can see it. It ain't too bad. I got to pretty much I'll start cutting out sections, small sections, getting the sections cleaned out because it's hollow down underneath here. And I'll assess how the frame and all that stuff looks underneath and go from there. And then what I'll do is I'll just, we have a auto body supply place in Springfield, Missouri. It's called WAP, Wholesale Auto Paints. If you guys get a chance, check them out. They got a lot of cool stuff in there. Prices are reasonable. They mix paint up right there. They got all the auto body supplies, all the odds and ends of the little fasteners and stuff that requires, you know, for the trim on the sides of the cars to be slides in on the trim, and then the threaded part goes through the body and you screw it on the back. They got all kinds of stuff like that. They got all kinds of pop rivets and stuff like that, and bondos and fiberglass and stuff. But anyway, when I took my last 3 years of high school before I graduated in '97, took a 3-year course in auto collision repair at Gibson Tech in Reed Springs, Missouri. So we got to mess with everything from sheet metal restoration to welding to fiberglass and all that sort of thing. So and then it's going to be great because I work at Menards, and we have a lot of boat supply places here, and because we live really a few miles down the road from Branson, so it's not, you know, as far as if a crow was to take off from here, he could go flying and be there within, you know, less than 15 minutes. It's whatever. But anyway, yeah, just some odds and ends. The wood trim and stuff like that, I'll have to try to find this boat online, how it looked from the factory, kind of go off of that. I'm probably going to customize a little bit of this stuff in there. You know, put like a little cheap $70-some Kenwood stereo system in here from like what is it, Bass Pro Shop. They got it. It's for marine use, so if speakers or stereo gets wet, it won't hurt it. But put that in here so you can rock out cruising down the lake or whatever, and that sort of thing. And I don't know if I'm going to stick with the kind of blah green paint job. Almost looks like somebody brushed it on. I don't know what they used. I'll have to find out, or maybe if that's the original paint. But whatever it is, I'll have to sand on it. If it's a gel coat, I'll sand on it, and then I'll just shoot some Rust-Oleum self-etching primer over the top or something, and I'll do a test patch to see how that works and see if it starts peeling up off of this or whatever. But anyway, go from there. I got they did kind of a crappy job. There's a, I don't know if you can really see it under here. There's a patch right here that wraps around this ridge. There's a spot down here where the other day it was dripping out. I'll have to sand on this and get it from the back side and get it all cleaned up and sand it down and lay 2 or 3 layers of fiberglass and resin and on both sides, and go from there and get that fixed. But yeah, you can't beat boat and trailer and motor and everything else for free. The trailer's a Tracker Trail Star. Like I said, I have to read up on what kind of boat this is, see if it is a Tracker boat or some other brand. But anyway, yeah, so another cool addition to the family here at the Mopar Ranch, if you want to say that. You know, if you want to call this place the Mopar Ranch, whatever. But anyway, been wanting a boat for quite some time, and anyway, rambled on long enough. And feel free to comment, subscribe. Subscribe's free, don't cost you anything for anybody new watching this channel. So stay tuned for more videos on the boat and Project Mopars and stuff like that.